Hey, my name is Brandon Camp, and I'm the Chief Marketing Officer here at Storied. And I'm really excited today to have the opportunity to talk to you guys about Storied and specifically about StoriedBooks and some of the ideas on what we can do with those. So we'll hop right in here. First off, what is a StoriedBook? Right? Well, StoriedBook allows you to take stories that you've captured on the Storied website and print them into a tangible good. Now, those StoriedBooks come with a hardback cover. They have 200 high quality pages, full color. It allows you to integrate your digital stories and some of the videos and audios that you maybe captured online. There's a QR code in the book that you can scan that will then take you to that content. And so it bridges the physical world with the digital world. And then it has some other nice features, table of contents, some indexes that will help you actually find the content in the book that you've put together. Part of the fun is that you could choose to do a book by yourself, or with our groups feature in the product, you could actually work with a group of people to all contribute stories and print something from that. And then the last element that I guess I would say is there's no pressure. You can print it as quickly or as slow as you want. So you choose when you want to print that book as long as you have a paid subscription. So a lot of flexibility there. Okay, so you know what a storied book is. What kind of books can you create? I think everyone in the family history space immediately kind of thinks of this one on the left, which is an autobiography. Storyworth has done a really great job over the last 10 years introducing the world to this idea of metered prompts that will help you build a book about yourself. And obviously we can help support that. But I think the exciting part about storybooks for me is less about the autobiography, even though I'm super excited about that, but more about the fact that there's so many different kinds of options with how you want to print a book. An example you see here on the right is a cookbook that I've been working on that has recipes for my family. And I'm able to include pictures and stories about my ancestors as a part of that book. So what I want to do over the next just minute or two is go through a bunch of different kinds of stories that you can create. And then we have a longer session where we actually dive into how this kind of comes to life within the product. But get ready, buckle up. We're going to go through some rapid fire ideas on different kinds of storied books that you could create and share with your family. So these are more family heritage type books. So I'm working on a book right now. I have a lot of pioneer ancestors. And so I'm working on a book of their stories as they kind of came across the plains into the Western United States. I have a lot of different family members that have served in the military. And so I can create a compilation of books that share the military stories and the rich heritage my family has in the military. And then I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And as a result, I have a lot of ancestors that did mission work. And so I'm able to compile a bunch of different pictures and stories about the different missions that my ancestors have served and participated in. You can also do books about events, right? So if you have a family member or grandparents or parents that are celebrating an anniversary, you can actually gather stories from family members and friends and print a nice book for them that kind of encapsulates their 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years together, right? You can create a graduation book. My wife just finished her master's degree. I can tell you over the 2 years, there were a lot of experiences that we would want to capture for our family to help remember that. And then we have some people that are starting to create wedding books. You can create stories that people have about the wedding, or you could also have people type up their advice into Storied and then create a book about all the different advice that you received as a part of that wedding experience. Kind of fun. Groups, because we have groups on the site, it enables you to do a lot of other interesting things. So creating books around a sports team, right? My daughter's just started competitive basketball. And so we're capturing some pictures about the different games that they've done and some of the stories that kind of come along with it. We have a company group that we've created here at Storied. And so we have stories that we share about our cultural history as a company that we can then print off. And now not only do we have a heritage for ourselves as employees, but also the company itself has this living memory that exists. And then groups like Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts, any kind of group that you could think of, you could actually gather those stories. Those stories become a part of family trees, and then they get compiled into these books that everyone can enjoy. Compilations, we touched on this a little bit. I talked about my cookbook. I have a book that I've been working on about life lessons from dumb things that I've done. And then I have a book I'm working on. This is my Grandma and Grandpa Western. these are memories that I have of spending time with them. My siblings can also contribute to that. And so now we all have these memories that we can go in and reflect on and also present this as a gift to them. There's really, honestly, I have so many different options. And so just wanted to get a few of those ideas out there, kind of get your brain thinking a little bit. And then, like I said, we have a longer session that's about 20 minutes where we'll dive into some of these and really give you a good look on how this comes to life within the Storied product. In the meantime, happy story writing. We'll catch you later.